Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course filled with new makeup releases, mostly of course of the indie world, as you probably know. And if you don't, if you're new here, then of course feel free to check out my channel and make yourself home here, because we are a very happy bunch, and we're just here to enjoy makeup and to talk about it, and also to talk about other things once in a while. Sometimes, because if you don't know me, I am also very much into, well, styling is maybe obvious, but also rescue animals is very important to me. I own a lot of them, and I actually in a life, guys, have you swung by the life of Not Your Basic Steph, the release of her new palette, Steph's Peer from Sans Angel Sinners? Sweeties, we had the most fun in that life, and yeah, and I was actually then, while we were talking about dogs in that life, I don't know, but we were, I was actually saying, yeah, I adopt everything that moves. Yeah, okay, which is kind of true, because, you know, I just try to help, but I have limitations too. But in any case, I have 4 rescue dogs, a rescue cat, a rescue rabbit, and now we also have 2 parakeets, apparently. Yeah, the Noah's Ark is getting expanded, and that's the life we're living, apparently. But it kind of is nice, and I really love to have animals around, but I also really like makeup, so that's why you're here. Okay, sweetie, if you're new here and you like this, then of course please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. And as general information, as always, you will find in the description box a link to my Linktree, which leads you to all my social media to see all my looks in depth, and of course to a list of all the discount codes that I have with the different brands. Okay, what else do we do? I have to tell you what I have on my face. I'm actually right now going through a little bit of old makeup. Older, not really old, but older, and that is, for example, the Serenity palette from Cosmic Brushes. Actually, the new one, what was it called now? The newest one that just released a couple of weeks ago. It is waiting for me at the pickup station. I just had a few very rough days right now, and rescue animal related, so I just didn't have the time to pick it up yet, but I hope that I will be able to do it today, so in any case, this is the Serenity palette, and I have been working with this now for 3 or 4 days, and I just so enjoy going into my older makeup and just giving it another approach, kinda, and going into it without time pressure and without the pressure of performance, and just enjoying it. And sometimes I'm sitting here doing makeup, not filming anything, and I just feel like, wow, so this is how makeup feels for normal people. You know, it's such a blessing to not have this pressure of performance. So really awesome, really enjoying it. And of course, Cosmic Brushes is one of the best brands out there. Seriously, according to my preferences, when it comes to formula, this is absolutely top notch. So therefore there was no question that I would get the new palette too, which I got with the help of a friend, because it launched on a weekend, which is when I am, for religious reasons, offline. And Cheryl, big shout out to you that you got this palette for me, and thank you. Thank you so much. All right, with all of that being said, I'm going to fire up my phone, and we are going to go into Instagram, and we're going to chat about a couple of things. I have to say that there are actually a couple of new of sneak peeks. New sneak peeks, of sneak peeks for the fall releases, and I'm kind of like, wow, we're in July, right? But you know, it's kind of nice. I'm going to just mention them to you, and you do with it whatever you want. Of course, in depth, we are going to speak about it later on in the year, once we know a little bit more. Right now, they're just a couple of sneak peeks. Okay, sweeties, let me move to the side, and let's see. You know what is strange? None of the dogs are here today. I mean, they're upstairs. I'm sitting in the basement, but that is so unusual. Usually they come and they settle down, and you hear sometimes their collars like bang on the floor or something like this when they're shifting around. But today I'm alone, actually. Strange, very strange. I kind of feel a bit abandoned. So glad that you're here at least. Okay, sweeties, let us go into the first of those sneak peeks that I spoke about already like 2 minutes ago, and that is from Glamlight. So they are sneak peeking now that they are going to come out with the Glamlight and Ghostface palette or collection. So this is basically all I know as of right now. Now, fall releases, I know they tend to be Halloween related or scary in any shape or form. For me, that's always like, I don't get it, why that has to be. Can we just not release something that is just fall themed or, you know, a little bit nicer? I personally, as a person who just suffers from high anxiety in a lot of situations in my life, I have enough stuff that is scary in my life. And sometimes it's just simple stuff like going to the supermarket, believe it or not, you know? Do I need to add anything scary beyond normal life? Watching the news, for crying out loud, like really, watching the news can like finish you off for the day, right? So do I need to add anything scary into my safe zone, my comfort zone, which is makeup? Absolutely not. Now, do I not get makeup because of that? No, it's not that serious. I still personally feel like, why do we need to bring filth into makeup? You know, not only scary stuff or horror or stuff like that, but also, you remember the mascara that we spoke about that was being advertised in a very, very inappropriate manner? Stuff like that, I don't get it. It's not my value system. And I don't know if anyone cares if I approve or not. Like, at the end of the day, who cares what I think? But this is not how I handle my life, okay? So in any case, I'm personally not drawn to these things, but I am always very, very drawn to the color schemes that are connected to those fall releases, the Halloween releases, the scary releases, because they are usually the most beautiful in the whole year, according to my preferences. Okay, so we will definitely talk about this once it comes out. Me personally, I'm not planning to buy makeup in a long time because maybe you know I'm saving every dollar for the school that I'm going to start attending in September to become a professional dog trainer. So there might be something here and there, something small that I will buy. It's not a no buy that I'm doing right now, but I'm watching every dollar. Okay, so that is basically my approach right now. But yeah, so we will talk about that. Then we should also talk about ColourPop, because there is also a sneak peek floating around that they're going to collaborate, and this is some anime thing. I have no idea about stuff like this. Okay, as you probably know, my kids would I'm sure they would know what this is, but ColourPop is going to collaborate with Naruto. No idea. Means nothing to me. Just wanted to put it out there. This is going to come soon. I have no idea you know what is behind that, but just putting it out there. And they're actually coming out with all kinds of stuff. Now, this Naruto thing was just a sneak peek. They're also actually coming out with a couple of, I think, lip oils and other lip products that I saw. I'm just not gonna put up everything, it's just too much work. But they're also coming out with these cream blushes, and they actually look really sweet, so I definitely wanted to show you. Now, personally, for me, cream blushes, cream products in general, doesn't work so well for me. I don't know, to put something creamy on my face, it makes me just feel really, really uncomfortable. But they look super beautiful, so in case this is something that you want to check out, then that is available from ColourPop. Okay, now another sneak peek is actually coming from Gourmand Girls Cosmetics, and I do believe that this is a collaboration between Gourmand Girls Cosmetics and Doodles by the Bunny. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it is the layout that is going to be from Doodles by the Bunny, or if the actual palette, the design of the palette, as in the color scheme, is from Doodles by the Bunny. Not sure yet, okay? Because I know that Doodles by the Bunny has designed the outer packaging now already a couple of times for Christina, who is the owner of Gourmand Girls Cosmetics, and it has been a super, super nice work relationship, and by now I think it's probably also a friendship that they have going there. And you know, Doodles by the Bunny is kind of unbeatable when it comes to creativity in this kind of stuff. So this is going to come actually soon, and I think, isn't there something like spooky season in summer, or like, I don't know, Christmas in July, but then related to Halloween. Isn't there something like that? I don't know, but as we can see, it says here, get ready for something deadly. Sweeties. Okay, so it is purple. I'm going to hold on to that one because I really, really love purple. I'm super curious what is behind this. I'm a big fan of Goldberg Cosmetics. You have seen, of course, that brand featured here a lot on my channel. And yeah, so we're definitely going to talk about it. Again, deadly, scary. I have a hard time relating to it, okay? Just saying, very honest. But this is coming on July 27th, so we will see this super, super soon, and I'm sure by next week's video I'll be able to talk to you about the whole thing. Okay, then let's also talk about Quicksand Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the Egyptian Magic collection. And I was like, when I saw this, I was like, whoa. So this is beautiful. I love this. It's such a stunning thing. So beautiful. The shift is absolutely beautiful of that greenish shade that also shifts to like a light cold, I don't know, like a cold turquoise kind of a thing. So beautiful. It kind of shifts from hot to cold. And I love this. This is beautiful. Then the other shade is a beautiful periwinkle blue, or maybe a little bit darker than a periwinkle blue. Super beautiful. And yeah, so you can see basically everything here, and I'm loving it. It looks super beautiful. And feel free to check this one out. I don't know if this is available now. Yeah, it's available now from Quicksand Cosmetics. Okay, let us also talk about Beauty Moon Cosmetics, because they are sneak peeking a new release that is going to come soon. And it's going to be the pastel shifts, which you can see here. And also this, sweeties, even though that I really do not relate to pastels, I have to say that this is beautiful. And I was wondering why I find this so attractive. I think it's because it's shimmers. Because I feel like shimmers I can use, or well, multi-chromes or duochromes, you know, this kind of formula. I think it is much easier for me to still include them in a look, just using darker mattes around it and making those pastel shades pop. No problem at all. But I think what my issue is the pastel mattes. You know, that is something where I'm like, this looks so goofy on me. I don't know, it's just not me, you know. But this is stunning. It's so beautiful. So this will go on for pre-order. Wait, this will go up for pre-order? Yeah, on August 15th. So we still have some time. This is, again, just a sneak peek, but I think this is beautiful. This is from Beauty Moon Cosmetics. Okay, then let's also talk about this here from Baddie Cosmetics Beauty. I think this is a new brand for me. I want to say, I think I have not spoken about this brand before. So they're coming out with a whole collection, and this is the Tropicana palette with 16 shades featuring 12 mattes and 4 duochrome finishes for $32. I think the duochromes are the lowest row in the palette. And that cold purple there in the bottom right corner is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful, absolutely stunning. Then they're also coming out with the lashes with a mini rhinestone mirror, 4 water activated liners and 1 eyeliner brush. You can have the whole bundle, the whole collection for $80. And that is basically what it is. Okay, this is available now in case you want to check it out. It is a super bright release in case you're up for something that is really boom in your face and very summery and very happy. Then go and check out Baddie Cosmetics Beauty. Okay, now let us move on to this one. This is from Beauty by Leorah. I have not spoken about that brand in quite some time, and I'm always happy when brands that, you know, that I remember from talking about them. I have not tried this brand myself yet, but I am always just happy when I see brands coming out with new stuff and I know they're still around and they're still kicking, you know. So that is not self-understood, and I find it really nice. Okay, so they're coming out with the Sweet Summer palette, which you can see here. There's a nice amount of green in there, which is super nice. Also some blue and the purple and a beautiful orange, really nice. They're coming out with a Flower Cosmetic bag and 4 lip oils, some accessories. That is available now in case you want to check this one out. Okay, then we should also talk about Laced with Cherry, because they're coming out with a whole collection too. And this is the Wanted City palette with 12 shades featuring 6 pastel mattes and 6 duochrome shimmers. Okay, this retails for $31. And then you have the waterproof mascaras in 4 different colors. There is a black, a blue, a pink, and a red. And then you do have face crayons in 5 shades. All of this is available now. Okay, sweeties, this is a very, very beautiful, colorful collection. Again, with the pastel mattes. For me personally, maybe not my piece of cake, but I know that a lot of people really, really love working with them and look amazing in it. It is just that for me, it doesn't work so well for me. But in any case, also the face crayons look really, really beautiful. And yeah, so feel free to check out Laced with Cherry in case you want to check this one out. Then let's talk about Lucky Lashes Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the 59 Forever Mine palette. It has 10 shades featuring mattes and shimmers and 8 duochrome or duochromes, not 100% sure, for $45. You also have 4 lip liners for $15. I think that's for the whole set, $15. And yeah, and that is, I think that's what it is. Okay, sweeties, that is a kind of a cool palette, kind of really sexy. You know, sexy and mature, and I really, really like it. It's beautiful. And also the shades for the lip liners look really, really sophisticated and really, really nice. So feel free to check this one out. The packaging, that is, you know, you have to be into this. You know, you have to kind of be into this. And I'm not too much. I'm very, very simple when it comes to my packaging and my preferences there. But again, is that something that would prevent me from getting something if I really, really like the product? No. You know, it's just, you know, my preference is in simple, right? But that is just me. Okay, so Lucky Lashes, I have tried. I really, really like it, and feel free to check it out. Okay, then we definitely need to talk about something where I thought, oh, this feels so, so good. Feels so good. And that is coming from Sydney Grace. And I don't know. I really, really like this. Sweeties, this palette looks so, so pretty. Yes, it does. Okay, so this is the new Love's Journey palette. It has 15 shades featuring mattes and shimmers, and I'm loving it. What do you think about that? I think this palette is so soothing. Is this like an exciting palette? No. But do I need to constantly be excited? No. I definitely feel the vibe of this one is so, so healthy. There's something really good about this palette. Now, personally, I would maybe the midsection, because you see, of course, on the left side, there are more of the lighter shades, and then it goes more towards the darker shades towards the right side. And I think the midsection with the mid-tone shades, I would have expanded in that a little bit and taken off a little bit of the very light shades, personally. Okay, but still, I think it is very, very pretty. I love it. Yeah. Have I tried Sydney Grace? I'm not sure. One of the dogs is coming. Who's coming? Who's coming? Oh, that's my Rex. Hi, come, sweetie. Come, my boy. Who is coming? Oh, my daughter is coming too. Hi, Charlotte. You want to come in? She's covering her nose. What, do I stink that much?
It's the dogs.
It's the dogs. Come here, sweetie. Yeah. Sweetie. I have to explain to you something. We actually have very, very large cow bones here for the dogs to chew on. And they're pretty new, so they kind of smell a little bit right now. Good thing that you're not here and that YouTube has not enabled a smell option, right? Okay, sweetie, did you want something besides showing your pretty half face in the camera? You know that you're full of dog hair? Good vibes only! Here, good vibes only. Good vibes only. Right? Good girl. Okay. Okay. What do you think about this palette? The Sydney Grace one. It's pretty.
Yeah, very.
Shalhevet has no interest in makeup. No interest at all in makeup. I don't know how you came out of my uterus.
I got it from Dad.
She got it from Dad. Okay, so in any case, let us then talk about Metamorphosis. Last time we spoke about the blush palette. Get out!
Okay.
Last time we spoke about that blush palette, of course, at the beginning of the video. And and this time I know, which I didn't know last week, that there's actually a whole collection around this. So it is the Conchita La Gatita collection. Don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I also don't know what that means. And this is going to be, this is available already when you're seeing this. Okay, so in case you want to check this one out, it says here this is the perfect combination for their third year anniversary for the brand. Okay, conchas or conchas and paws. I have no idea. I should have Googled this, but I don't know. Okay, so in any case, the blush palette retails for $20. Then you do have the eyeshadow palette. It has 16 shades with 10 mattes, 3 shimmers, and 3 beautiful sparkling glitters for $20. And you do have the perfect brown eyeliners, and they're smudge proof and waterproof. Okay, so it looks really, really cute. In case you want to check this one out from Metamorphosis, I did try the eyeshadow formula already from that brand, and I really, really liked it. Okay. Then let's also talk about Spoiled Lips Cosmetics, because they're collaborating with AKA Aislinn, I want to say. Okay, so they're collaborating, and they're coming out with this palette, which is a rainbow shape basically, and also kind of the palette inside, the color scheme is kind of also rainbow. And when you see the collab partner, it will make total sense to you. So here's the collab partner, and this is launching today. Okay, so in case you want to check this one out, I have tried Spoiled Lips Cosmetics, also that brand I really, really like. And yeah, so here you do have the palette again, crazy packaging, shapes, whatever, not 100% my piece of cake. Other than that, it's a very, very happy palette, and you do have also like 3 or 4 neutral options there in case, you know, you need a day where you need neutral. But then again, you don't really buy a palette like this if you are into neutral makeup, right? So it's good to have the option, but mostly, of course, this palette is super, super bright and happy. In case you want to check this one out, you do have 7 mattes, you do have 7 duochromes, 5 nude shades. 5? Wait. There are also these little clouds there. Did you see that? That's the highlighters in the bottom of the 2 sides. Shalhevet! How long have you been standing there? Hey, show everybody your beautiful hair. Come, 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 come. She got that hair from me. Come on. This is how she was standing here. This is how my hair used to look like, just darker. It's beautiful.
Nice.
You stole it. Get out of here. Alright, so in any case, that was from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics, in case you want to check that one out. Then we also need to talk about Russia B Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the Peridot, I don't know, palette or collection with singles. I have no idea. It doesn't say here, but this is the color scheme. Now, tell me if I like this or if I don't. I do. It is very, very beautiful. It's green, it's everything. It's beautiful. I want to say that this might be a palette, because some time ago they came out with the Egypt, what was it, the River Nile palette? Something with, I think it was Nile, you know, and it was also, I do believe, a 5-pan palette. So this could also be a 5-pan palette, but I'm not 100% sure. This is going to become available on August 7th, in case you want to check this one out. This looks beautiful, and I kind of really, really want to try this. Greens are just stunning. Like green, there is nothing better in the world than green. Maybe dogs, but when it comes to colors, it's definitely green for me. Okay, sweeties, let us also talk about Glam Shop Poland, because they are coming out with their newest collection, and that is the Holidays 70s collection. Okay, so you do have 3 eyeshadow palettes, you do have 3 crazy glitters in cream, you do have 3 different shaped makeup sponges. Okay, and then you do have a mini Firefly highlighter palette, which could also be toppers apparently, and then you do have the Magician color changing tinting glosses, and all of that is available now. Okay, now you have to be into the color schemes of the palettes or not. I think formula-wise, Glam Shop is a very, very good, solid formula, which I personally really, really enjoy. I also do own, I have to pull that out, I do own a highlighter palette from Glam Shop, which is also really, really nice. So formula-wise, I'm all up for it. Color scheme wise, the middle palette, the one with the all the neutrals, is actually the most beautiful because it has the best range within the realm of neutral shades. It has the most balance in the palette. The other ones are too light for me, really, but the neutral one is really, really beautiful. Yeah, okay, all of this is available now in case you want to check this one out. Then I also wanted to give you a heads up on Bella Boutte Bar because they are revamping the Sun and the Sea palette. What is happening?
Hi.
Kiki, guys.
Is it too much?
They have to say Kiki too. Hi.
No, they don't.
Hello.
You remember Kiki?
No, they don't remember.
They don't even know.
Okay, do a
They don't
dance.
like her.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Are you done now bothering me?
Yes.
Actually, no.
This is gonna be all summer vacation like that?
Maybe.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
You guys are such a blessing.
Thank you.
Thank you for loving me so much.
No problem.
Can you get out? Stop dancing.
Okay, bye.
Oh my. All right, so I don't know, I can't trust them. Okay, let's go to Bella Boutte Bar Cosmetics because they are revamping the Sun and the Sea palette. Now, honestly, in my mind, I'm not 100% sure how the palette looked before, but now it is remastered and this is how she looks. Also including the swatches, and I have to say it's beautiful. So, so stunning, and that is actually already kind of a fall themed palette for me with the intensity and a little bit a hint into the color scheme of a normal traditional fall themed palette, but without the green and the orange, you know? And I really, really like that. I really love it. Okay, so it says here it has 5 unique multi-chromes, it has 4 duochromes, and it has 9 mattes with the upgraded formula. So kind of implies that maybe the part that is remastered is just the formula and not the color scheme. Okay, so in any case, this is dropping this July. More details are coming soon. Okay, I really like this. It's beautiful. Okay, then let's also talk about what else? Nomad. Nomad is also sneak peeking something. They're saying here, are you ready for the spooky season? Sweeties. Okay, so not really, no, not really, but I have to say when it comes to Nomad, I want to say that they are handling the spooky season so far with so much taste that even I can get into it. You know, I think they have done super well with their, you know, it has never been like disgusting for me. Okay, now of course everybody kind of has different categories and stuff. For me personally, I'm very sensitive to stuff like that, and as I explained already earlier in the video, I'm not too much into it. But again, Nomad has had so far a super nice way of yes going there and yes doing it, but in a very sophisticated way. What is happening now, guys? I don't know. Okay, so in any case, so spooky season is of course at some point going to come, and you know that Nomad is cooking up something and there is an eagle or something like that on it, so we shall see what that is all about. Okay, let us also talk about something that I have been really looking forward to ever since I saw the first hint of a sneak peek, and that is coming from Fantasy Cosmetica. And now here's the full reveal. This is the Fighter palette. Now I got myself, when this brand launched, I got myself the first palette. Now I'm not 100% sure what that was called anymore. what was it called? I don't recall the name right now. I think another 2 palettes in the meantime launched, and now this one, something like that. Okay, so it is not a super new brand anymore, but every single time they come out with a palette, they have kind of hit it. How does one say that? Hit the mark? Hit the head? No, hit the mark, I think. So in any case, so this is what we are seeing here. Now, what I see here is beautiful. It is very sexy and very mature, which I personally really, really like. Now, what I'm seeing here is beautiful. That means for me personally, I'm not really seeing that much. And when you write that this is the full reveal, but then half of the palette is in the shade or in the shadow, I don't know. I would like to see, yes, I would like to see this because it's beautiful, it's amazingly done, but I think if I had a brand, and I'm not saying that I have the knowledge of everything, okay, but how would I do it? I would definitely post this, but as a second option, I would give my customers the palette, like I would take a picture in daylight. Okay, and I would then say in the description for how the palette looks in daylight, please swipe, you know, because I don't know if it actually looks like this, because I'm not spending my whole day in the shade. You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see how this palette looks in daylight. But from what I can see and from what I can judge according to this picture, it looks super, super beautiful. And also the formula of that first palette, I've really, really enjoyed. This is a super, super interesting brand. So it says here, fighters are masters of combat, able to wield a variety of weapons with ease and accuracy. Don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, coming from many backgrounds, they are soldiers, knights, bodyguards, mercenaries, and vagabonds. Some fight with honor, using their skills only to aid, while others don't care how their skills are used, as long as they're getting paid. The fighter palette has 9 pigmented shades, including 4 mattes, 1 multi-chrome, and 4 multi-dimensional shimmers. Sounds super, super nice. Do I have a palette price here? Yes, it's $39, okay? So this is amazing, and you can also buy all of these shades, as far as I see here, as singles, in case you want to, in case you prefer that. Okay, I really like what I'm seeing here, but again, I want to see this in normal daylight, the way I would use it, right? Okay, so that is that from Fantasy Cosmetica. Super, super nice. Okay, let us also talk about Kimchi Chic Beauty, because they're coming out with the Spacey Nudes palette, which looks like this. And also here I have to say, while of course neutral makeup is not what I do every single day, even though I would not suffer if I would for the rest of my life just use neutrals. I would not suffer. I would be fine, completely fine. But it is not really what I do, because I really, really do enjoy colors as well. So, but I have to say that the balance in this palette is really, really nice. I'm really, really enjoying this, and they did a super, super nice job here, you know, super nice. Okay, so this retails for only $12. It is available now in case you want to check this one out from Kimchi Chic Beauty. Okay, then another sneak peek from Sugar Drizzle, and this is the Mojito Because Summer palette, or at least the outer packaging. And then they were like, can anyone guess the color story? I bet it's red. So I would say this is probably going to be all kinds of greens, maybe with a little bit of yellow, maybe. I don't know, did I ever drink a mojito? I doubt it. I don't think so. So I don't know, but just from, of course, the outer packaging, the suggestion is that it's going to be probably a lot of greens, which is amazing. Sugar Drizzle, amazing brand with amazing formula, and so far all of the releases have been absolutely stunning. So yeah, so this is coming soon. We need to wait for the reveal of the inside, but again, it's just a super, super cute theme, and also the title of the palette is just super, super adorable. Okay, so we will talk about it definitely. And then the last thing for today is actually from Inspired Sigil, Tammy Tanuka, because they're coming out with the Summer Starts Here collection, and this is how it looks. Yeah, and I think also this looks absolutely beautiful, especially on the swatches. Yeah, you have to be, of course, when it comes to the more neutral shimmers, you have to be into those very, very light ones. But more when you go down the range towards you know, the more colorful ones. It is so stunning. So this is going to be available on July 30th. All right. Now, when it comes to Temi Tanuka, I have tried Temi Tanuka. I have tried some of the pods and also one palette. Now, for me personally, I find this brand super interesting. The creativity and the way they're also marketing themselves and everything is super amazing. Formula-wise, not 100% my personal thing, but I know a lot of people who really love it. Okay, so just saying, when I say formula not my piece of cake or not my favorite thing, then that doesn't mean that it is the same for you, right? So just making sure that you understand that. Okay, because I'm not trying to like shame brands or something like this. I'm just sharing my own opinion and I'm trying to be honest about my experiences. So for me, the experience with the palette that I've tried from Temi Tanuka was not my favorite. Let's put it that way. Was it workable? Yes, but it was not my favorite. And I do have other favorites. But, you know, again, other people really rock these palettes and really love it. So just trying to be fair. Okay, sweeties, this is it. This is coming later this month. And this is it for today. Wow, I cannot even believe how many times I have been distracted today. The editing is going to be really interesting. All right, sweeties, let me know what you think about the video, and of course, yeah, drop a comment in case you want to, maybe just to say hi, or also to, of course, give me your feedback about the video, about how you're doing, and if you're buying something, or if you're also saving up for something. You know, I will probably be saving up for quite some time, but yeah. Okay, sweeties, that is what it is, but I am super excited about becoming a dog trainer. This is, I don't know, I will probably be the best styled dog trainer in all of Jerusalem, maybe in all of Israel, I don't know. But the funny thing is, because I'm already connected to a couple of dog trainers, because some of them are being my friends or are my friends, and some of them just know me because they see me with my 4 shepherds walking outside, and you know, people just recognize me because I look the way I look. So I actually was told that there was a whole conversation in one of the dog trainer WhatsApp groups about Leorah, and she is managing her dogs so well now and stuff like that, because I had incidents where my dogs completely lost it and I was completely embarrassed, and I felt like I need a sinkhole to open up so I can jump into it. But lately, ever since I got more and more into the dog training and all of that, you know, it shows. It absolutely shows. And I know that I'm very good at this. And once I actually start learning and I'm getting all the tools and I'm familiarizing myself with, you know, everything that is in this whole realm, kinda, you know, I am just so excited to learn and to just, I don't know, discover and conquer a whole new territory. You know, it's so exciting. Yeah, so that is where my heart is, and of course it's also here. Good that I have a very big heart. Okay, sweeties, this is really truly it for me for today, and yeah, get ready for a lot of disturbances on my channel during the summer vacation. It shall be fun. Okay, I will say goodbye here. Of course, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and if you liked it, and check out, of course, my social media and all of that, and I shall see you here next time for my next video, and up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.